And we want to thank you for joining us on this Friday. I'm Anthony Austin.
It is Friday, right? That's good. I'm Jeannie Blaylock. We want to get right now to our top story this evening.
That's why we're so fighting, because we don't want to see it happen to somebody else.
An emotional news conference today announcing a federal lawsuit filed by the family of a 22-year-old killed by a police officer in 2019. That officer was cleared of wrongdoing by the state attorney's office.
But the family says they believe the officer violated Jamee Johnson's constitutional rights. On Your Side's Haley Harrison was at that meeting today, and she's joining us now live outside of the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office with more. Haley.
Saying they want justice for Jamee Johnson. Family members and their attorneys today said the officer who shot and killed him back in 2019 should have been prosecuted. Absent that, they say, filing today's civil lawsuit is their only option. Jamee Johnson's family is suing the city of Jacksonville, Sheriff Mike Williams, and the officer that killed him. The suit says Officer Josue Garriga violated Jamee Johnson's civil rights and used excessive force, causing his wrongful death. The state attorney's office deemed the officer involved shooting justified, saying that Garriga was reasonably in fear of his life. But attorney Harry Daniels says Garriga's testimony is inconsistent with the account of an eyewitness and contradicted the medical examiner's report. That eyewitness was interviewed by investigators who found his story not credible. But Daniels says the family believes the officer was not telling the truth.
Our position is if it's a justified shooting, why lie? Why lie? And it's clear from expert witnesses and Jacksonville medical examiner's report that Jose Garriga is not telling the truth here. He's not telling the truth, but we believe he killed Jamie when Jamie was surrendered.
Now, Jamee Johnson's father also said today he did not believe officers did enough to save his son's life after he was shot. Now, coming up at 6, hear from him and Jamie's aunt, who says they aren't just fighting for justice for Jamie. Live outside JSO, I'm Haley Harrison, First Coast News. On Your Side.
Haley, thank you. Following today's news conference, the state attorney's office sent this statement to First Coast News. It says at no time during their investigation was the office inconsistent or untruthful with Jamee Johnson's family or its representation. The statement goes on to say in July last year, the office issued a public report, the body-worn camera footage, and all of the records related to this investigation. The state attorney's office says it stands by its findings and encourages anyone interested to review them for the facts. First Coast News also reached out today to the city and to JSO, and they told us they don't have comment on pending litigation at this time. Now, one of the men